Today on 10-Minute IT Jams, we are joined by Ian Watterson, who is the head of CSG's Asia Pacific business. CSG helps its customers to carry out a straightforward digital transformation and foster success at every turn in the increasingly digital age. Ian joins us today to tell us more about CSG and how it serves the Asia Pacific market. Thank you for coming along, Ian, and welcome to the Jam.
Zach, thanks so much. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Now, you are the Senior Vice President and Head of APAC for CSG. Tell us more about your background and your role within the company.
Yeah, sure. So I've worked for CSG for about 15 years now, for quite a while. And originally, while I'm British and started my career in the UK with a number of tech companies, I used to run CSG's Latin America business and then North America, so US and Canada, mainly in the telecoms division, but also running very large accounts like MasterCard, so financial services, and all kinds of different. Qualcomm was one of our customers as well in California. So yeah, a lot of variety. And then I've been here in Asia Pacific for about 11 years. I'm based here in Brisbane in Australia, and we run teams from South Asia and India across to the Far East in Japan and South Korea and Taiwan, and then down to New Zealand. That's my triangle that I cover for CSG.
Awesome. So how does CSG help global brands to deliver exceptional customer experiences?
Yeah, look, that's a great question. At CSG, a great way to think about us is that we basically empower companies, be they telcos or financial services business or healthcare, to have amazing customer experiences. And we do that through SaaS-based platforms that we develop. And we have a huge investment in R&D. We're at our heart a technology business. We develop, as I say, SaaS-based public and private cloud platforms. And we do that from the customer experience. And then we go into the monetization side. So we empower ecosystems and monetization, as I say, right down to, for our telco customers, right down to the network edge, where we do things like provisioning and controlling of calls and things like that. So we're a fairly large provider. We're one of the Magic Quadrant leaders for RMDM, for billing and digital monetization. And we've got about 5,000 staff globally. About just short of 40% of those are here in Asia Pacific. And we've got a very strong growing business here as well. So yeah, it's an exciting time to be part of CSG. We're growing significantly and doing a number of acquisitions and as I say, very heavy investment in technology as well.
And the world that we're living in is obviously ever changing and therefore offers a lot of opportunities for telecom providers. What excites you today about the APAC region, and what are some of the ways you see 5G impacting this market?
Yeah, wow, yeah, that's a huge question. So how APAC is approaching this next phase of digitization is through significant transformations of businesses. So we're currently working with a number of very large tier 1 telcos here in Australia, in New Zealand, in the Philippines, in Thailand, in India, and actually Mongolia as well. So we're doing a number of significant programs to rapidly speed up the digitization of our customers. We are absolute experts in co-innovation. So we co-innovate with our customers and we basically bring them into the digital age. And we do that through deep expertise in things like the public cloud, SaaS-based businesses, how you can migrate your legacy systems from, say, legacy on-premise to more of an either private, hybrid, and then public approach to give you that scalable infrastructure, to give you that significant cost savings, quite often that flexibility. And a lot of our solutions are built on TM Forum standards. So we have open modular systems that have open APIs. And so therefore we can plug and play different pieces of our stacks into different CSPs' needs and really help them to digitize on that journey. And talking about 5G, Zach, you mentioned 5G. So yeah, 5G is really interesting. It's brought a revolution in the way that a lot of service providers, telcos look at their markets, both from a consumer standpoint, where it's brought that low latency and that high data, but also really from a enterprise marketplace as well. And we're co-innovating with a lot of our customers on how to develop their systems to support enterprise bundles. So bring more services to market, do things like network slice charging, which is enabled by 5G, and really revolutionize primarily that enterprise space where we at CSG have deep expertise. Some of our customers, such as Verizon Business, one of the biggest enterprise providers in the world. Here in Australia, we work with Telstra significantly on the enterprise side. In New Zealand, we work with Spark, and we have a number of very deep technical experts in the enterprise 5G space. And we do that as well with a big part of 5G is bringing partners to play into that ecosystem. And maybe I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but we empower that whole 5G ecosystem as well.
And obviously we all know that ecosystems are evolving. I saw that you recently announced CSG Encompass. How does this solution help telecom providers overcome the challenges that they might come across?
Yeah, CSG Encompass is a fabulous new approach to the enterprise market, and it really is linked to your last question, Zach, about 5G. So when you bring a 5G network in and you look to monetize and take advantage of that enterprise marketplace, you really need a product catalog driven approach to that, because without that flexible, open TMF standards API driven catalog, that is really what I'd say I'd call care agnostic. So regardless of what kind of care infrastructure you have at the front end, we now are able to provide that catalog and that order management and that flow through into monetization. A lot of our customers we recognized had problems with that flow through from their CRMs and care systems into the product catalog, into billing, into activation, into the network. Encompass solves that by using TM Forum standards, using those open digital architectures to create that flow through from when we have complex orders coming through, when we have multi-network orders and partially completed orders. We normally have a lot of billing errors coming out of that. We're looking to eliminate that by integrating, automating that technology and that flow through those TM Forum APIs. So allowing providers to bundle, rebundle, price, reprice, drag and drop lots of offers, do a lot more experimentation in the market, enter new markets like SMBs, and bring innovative new solutions to market rapidly. So really cut that time to market down to as fast as possible for telcos. And therefore, obviously, that's going to improve their customer satisfaction, gain market share for them, and increase revenue and profitability. So yeah, Encompass has got some big goals, for telcos in that domain. And we've got a huge investment in our own innovation to make that happen through our SaaS platforms.
And CSG recently acquired Digit Systems to enhance ease of delivery and monetization of digital ecosystems. How does this fit within your portfolio and the success to date within the market?
Yeah, that's great. Look, Zach, and that's a great link from your last question. So we spent a long time trying to find the right catalog and order management company to acquire. And we spent a long time because there's a lot of catalogs and order management platforms out there, SaaS platforms, that were either not compliant with TM Forum standards, not that modular open API approach, or were tied into a particular type of CRM, like, for example, Salesforce. We didn't want that. We wanted to be care agnostic. We wanted to be open and modular. We wanted to be a SaaS platform, public cloud provider, but also with the ability to put those on as I mentioned, a private cloud, and then make hybrid solutions for customers who are evolving their cloud journey. And Digit that you mentioned, our acquisition, was really the most innovative platform that we found in the world. We did a global search for that, and we really were very, very choosy about who we bought. Now we've acquired them last year, and we're now integrating. They're a critical part of the Encompass platform that you just talked about. And what they provide is that core flexible catalog. And we're able to, with Encompass, we're able to bring those digit solutions to our customers and either start a digital transformation with that. So you should really begin your digital journey if you're a CSP, you're an advanced CSP, with the catalog, because once you've defined your product structures and your architects and your architecture of that, you can then build everything else around it. So we've really, with Digit being built into now Encompass and that now launched, we really have the market leading product in terms of the latest, the freshest, the best architected product catalog and order management on the market. And that's allowing us, every time we show that to customers, they go, oh my goodness, I wish we'd seen this 6 months ago, a year ago. And we go, oh, we're really sorry, we only bought them last year. So you know, we've brought them to market as fast as we can, and we are evolving their product rapidly, and now it's part of the Encompass portfolio. It's going to be integrated with all the different solutions, and there'll be more and more news coming out this year and into 2023 as CSG continues to innovate that solution set. So yeah, really great acquisition. As I say, we're a SaaS platform business at our heart. We enable that B2B to X experience, that multi-layered experience that's necessary for the enterprise marketplace, and that integrates with 5G, and we bring it all to you to cut your time to market rapidly through the SaaS, through a cloud-based approach. So yeah, very, very exciting, very innovative, and yeah, great to be part of it.
That's fantastic. It has been great to hear more about CSG and how your solutions are fostering success both in APAC but also globally. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Jam, Ian, and we look forward to hearing more from CSG in the future.
Great, thanks, Zach. Really appreciate the opportunity.